My name's Maria and I'm packaging buyer within Lush. So for many companies, the spend is very much on the packaging, so it can be 40 to 50% of the cost. I think when analysed, some companies can pay 20 to 30p on the packaging and only 10p on the ingredients. So for us, within Lush, it's really important to focus that spend on beautiful ingredients rather than the actual packaging, which is just forming a function to hold a product. Yes, a good example of an environmental benefit for, say, Naked product would be the shampoo bars, where just in 1 year, 15 million 250 ml bottles were not used. So it's not only the polymer not being used, it's also not being shipped out to the shops. So there's less transport packaging, less on fuel as well. So this is a solid hair shampoo. So it lasts 80 washes, completely unpackaged. So the complexities of making something like this is we have to consider making sure that we're buying ingredients that aren't tested on animals. Also that the formulation is working for the customer and what they need it to be for the hair. So making a really beautiful, effective product. We make our own fragrance as well, so that would be considered within making this. And just making sure that the consistency is right, because we manufacture ourselves as well, making sure that it's pressing correctly and it's holding together correctly and it's the right texture as well to be able to hold up for your 80 washes. So the other considerations we have with our Naked products is making sure that they get to the shops in good condition. It's really fresh product, so it's displayed like a grocery store. So it's making sure everything, looks fresh and in really good condition. So we have to make sure that the transportation packaging is fit for purpose, but also we make sure that it's recycled and can be recycled at the end of life as well. And then with the Naked products, it's thinking about how do we communicate to the customers what they are. So often when you go into a Lush shop, they'll show you how the product works. So the sales advisors will know a lot about the product. We also have online information, and they're developing a tool for being able to scan over a product so that you can understand the ingredients, the background, and also potential stories that tie in with the product as well. Then we're thinking about how the customer takes the product home, whether it's in a recycled bag, which can be easily recycled, or whether they would like to buy something in store which they can reuse again and again. Something like this, which is made from cork, so there's no binders in this. So when developing this packaging, it's really important that it was 100% natural cork. So the challenges with that is getting the design right and getting it functionable. But then this gives the customer another option to be able to take away. And at the end of life, this is also would biodegrade. When thinking about a new product or new packaging, we're always thinking, first of all, function, to make sure that the customer can use it really well. But also, what is it made of? Where does it come from? So going right back to the source of the material, and then thinking about at the end of life, what will happen at the end of its life, or going beyond that and it not being the end of life and coming back into a closed loop. So, and is there a system in place that allows for that to happen? And if there isn't, setting one up and making that happen.